Hi, my lovely divines. How's everyone doing? So, I am on my walk. I am downloading today. These beautiful energies coming in. Not sure if anyone felt the shift. There was a shift. I am in New York, Yonkers, New York. For those of you wondering geographically where I felt the shift. I've actually felt the shift twice. I felt it earlier this week. I can't remember the day. And then I think actually been feeling like little increments of a shift since that time. And last night I felt the shift. Or early this morning, and then I was called by my cousin, and her first question was, all right, you know about this astrology stuff. What's going on? What's happening? My first thing was, did you feel the shift? And as I said that, and I looked down at the clock, it was 1:11. So, definitely some confirmation there from Spirit. There was a shift, guys. And I think that this shift was bringing more awareness to our situations, to the ego self that needs to be released, integrated. Let that truck pass. We're integrating, guys, integrating the ego. The ego is not dying. The ego protects us. The ego helps us. It's our 3D mentality that makes us feel that the ego is bad. Our programming. But it's not. The ego was actually here, or we developed the ego at a point in our lives where we needed this. We needed this protection. Whatever the belief is. So it helped us, and this is what this shift is doing right now. The shift, the full moon is helping us. This full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio means death, guys. Death, meaning transformation. I don't see the glass as half empty. I see it as half full. So, yeah, some things have to die in order for you to transform, but I think that's a given. See if I stand behind, can you see the beautiful river? Love that place. So definitely it's not the death of the ego. It is the integration of the light and the dark. It is the dropping the belief that the ego has no part to play in your life. So, what are we working on? What are we moving towards? Alignment. We're aligning ourselves. We are very close flames, twin flames, twins. You know, for a long time, I resisted the whole twin flame journey. Mostly in part because I don't like rejection. And with this twin flame journey, you know, the runner and chaser and all of that kind of scared me and ran me the fuck away. But when you're on a journey, you're on a journey, and there is no denying it. Signs and synchronicities come out to support it all. So I'm here to say this about this twin flame journey. This full moon in Scorpio. It's our time. The phoenix has risen. Death is coming for those things that no longer serve us. What do I mean by things that no longer serve us? Excuse me, I got a cough. Throat chakra still clearing here, guys. So what do I mean by these things that don't serve us? You know, relationships, top of the list. Relationships matter. So you have to, I don't want to say like scrutinize your whole life, but check to see those relationships that just don't make you feel good on the inside. Excuse me, guys. Check to see those relationships that just seem to be repeating scenarios that just don't fit with you no longer, that just don't align with you anymore. In those repetitive scenarios, you'll get your message. Whether or not this is something that you need to release. You need to start releasing limiting beliefs. We're moving into a time where that we've never seen before. We've never been here before. And manifestation is going to be very quick. It's going to happen like you think it and it's here. But in order for that manifestation to work, we've got to work on those limiting beliefs. And there goes the bus I was supposed to take, guys, but I'm going to keep walking and talking. Just let the bus pass, though, make some noise. So in those limiting beliefs is where our power for manifestation is going to lie. Releasing those things. Now, in March, those releasing energies were really intense. I described it as thrusters being stuck under my butt. Like, are you ready for this roller coaster ride? And my body was just shaking, like incredibly, like I've never in life have ever felt. I don't feel that type of release this time. I feel that we have definitely done a lot of work, divine masculine, divine feminine. We have released a lot of those limiting beliefs. We have released those things that just don't serve us any good. Beliefs about money, beliefs about people in general, how they feel about us, what they think about us. It's no longer important. We've released those things. And if you have not completely released it, you are starting to release. So this full moon in Scorpio that we should be having May 18th, I think the release part of it is not going to be as intense. I think that it's going to be a more aware release. Like consciously knowing this thing is no good for me. And not doubting that it no longer fits your personality. And just going with it. And being happy about it. I think in March we were very resistant. These were some very new energies coming in. And we were a little resistant. I know for when I was very resistant, and I thought that I wasn't. But that just goes to show you that even when you don't think there's anything to release, there are things to release. And I've grown so much since then. So I almost am absolutely sure that as a collective, we had not done the release work that needed to be done in March, or it was intended for us to start releasing as of then, from March, intensely. So when we reach this Scorpio full moon and death is upon us, quote unquote, it's more of a transformative death. It's more of a things gotta close out so that you can bring in the new. It's more of cleaning house, spring cleaning. It's not a death where we're going to be feeling sad or depressed. I think for some it may be bittersweet. But the sun will definitely be shining over us. And the star has come out for us, twin flames. We are on our journey. And that is feminine, including the masculine. Guys, the masculine has done their work. The masculine is now ready to lead, to take on that authoritative figure and come to his feminine. Unions. I see unions after this full moon. I know a lot of people are now starting to see their flames a lot more, their twin flames. I want to clarify, guys, you know, the person is not your twin flame. The twin flame is the light and the dark that you unite within you. And when you unite the light and the dark, then your soulmate comes through, guys. That's when the soulmate is ready to come in. When you have been able to unite the dark and the light with you, which means accepting the ego. Because the ego is part of the dark. So shadow work, a lot of shadow work. But I see it in a good way. I don't see those very intense, sad, anxious, emotional release. I see a healing release. Sorry. So yeah, so the twins, I definitely see unions after this full moon, and definitely when the new moon begins. I think around the time, a couple of days, maybe even a week before the new moon, we're going to start seeing a lot of twin flames, or those on the twin flame journey unite with that soulmate. I'm also getting intuitively that a lot of us have been, a lot of us were not in communication with our counterparts, with the divine masculine or the divine feminine, depending on whether you're man or female, listening to this video. But the divine masculine and the divine feminine were not in communication for a lot of us. And I'm getting that communications are opening up. Communication lines are definitely opening up. And I'm also getting that you can sort of see the magic in it. For those of us who are on the journey and are aware and awake, we can see the magic. We can see the energy. We can see the aura. For those who are not aware and awake, then they just feel a special connection. Not too sure what the connection is, but they know something is there. So this is what's going to be happening for the full moon in Scorpio, May 18th, guys. Get ready to do some work. I'm going to put up some rituals that you can do by the full moon to do some release work. Just enjoy, guys. That's all I really want to say. I'm really excited about this, and I think you guys should be too. These new energies are definitely going to be bringing in the happiness that we deserve. Everything that we deserve. Our abundance will be coming in. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. This was an intuitive message. Hear the birds? amazing. But I can feel that I'm walking on a new earth. I can feel this is a 4D, 5D earth. I feel it. Do you? I would like to know. Leave it in the comments, guys. Thank you for being here. I'm Lavecina the Mystic Twin signing out. Peace. Namaste.